So are we rolling? We rolling, right? Hey everyone, how's it going? It's New York. Dan here this afternoon, or this evening, more like it. Welcome. Welcome to Evening Chat. I figure that we are going to talk by the fire pit and we're going to reminisce about old memories. Unfortunately, I didn't buy the damn fire pit. I left it at Buc-ee's, so what can you do? Yeah, guys, hope everyone's having a good one today or had a good one. Today's been a fiasco. Yeah, I've been outside doing landscaping, and here it is 9 p.m., and I'm just got back in now, and I stopped over at the grocery store here, picked up a bunch of stuff for dinner. Yeah, instead of doing fast food, I picked up healthy stuff tonight. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up, and I'm going to talk about that. Tim Talk, what do you think about old Sarasota? By the way, guys, I noticed my phone is a little crooked, so it's not my room. I was too shot when I put it in the holder. How's that? We don't edit around here, folks. Let's see if I can fix that. Let's see if I can fix it for you. Well, and then my chair's swiveling right under my butt. Okay, that looks a little bit more level. It might be too much the other way now. So old Sarasota, I watched his morning chat, and he said he got a shot of steroid. Yeah, he's on the juice, man. He's on the juice. He said he's been hyped up from the steroid. Yeah, I need to get me some of that maybe. Then I can get all this crap done that I need to do, right? No, guys, no drugs on this channel. No, none of that stuff's good, man. You think it's good, but it's a joke. It's only like everyone's talking about marijuana, how great that is. It's not great at all. It makes a hell of a stench. And then I have friends that do that, and I've seen it makes them like paranoid. It gives them like weird behaviors, and whatever problems they had to begin with are even worse. Yeah, we don't do drugs on this channel, guys. Seriously, I don't even like to take. I haven't taken Tylenol. Yeah, you know Tylenol? Liquid Tylenol I used to take because I'm not big on swallowing pills. Everything I eat is either a chewable supplement or a liquid. And fish oil, too. That's a good one to take. But guess what? It's the size of a horse pill. You know what I do? It's a gel cap with the fish oil inside. I just bite it. The oil comes out of my mouth. It tastes like sardines. It's not bad. I just eat the oil from it. I squeeze the oil out and spit out the capsule, the gel cap. Yeah, I'm not big on swallowing those horse pills. Anyway, Tylenol, I've not taken that since 1986. I was sick and I took that stuff, and you know what happened? It messed my stomach up and I barfed. I don't even want to take that junk no more. Yup. I don't take anything if I can avoid it. That's my stance on it. Whatever you take, a lot of it's just a band-aid, and then the pain. Well, yeah, if you have real pain, I guess you might need something. So he's got a few pain relievers. I think he was saying he wasn't big on taking the hardcore stuff like the Oxycontin, the stuff that Rush Limbaugh got hooked on. Yeah, those are opioids. They're opioid-based pain relievers. Do you guys know that morphine, it was one of the first opioid-based pain relievers, and it made modern medicine possible? Believe it or not, do you know where that came from? That was developed as a synthetic opioid made by the Nazis during World War II, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Yeah, they started developing a lot of that stuff, And a lot of the soldiers, there's videos about the soldiers of the Nazi army, they took amphetamines. You know, methamphetamine? Yeah, they were even saying that Hitler might have taken that stuff. And it messed up a lot of people. I think it messed them up. Even Hitler got messed up from it. His health, he had a form of Parkinson's. It may have come on from the flu, believe it or not. He may have had encephalitis from the 1918 flu, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and that may have caused it. But they say later in life he had a demonstrated Parkinson's. He had big problems with it. His feet would drag. He had a tremor, and he would always hold on to something in one hand. I believe his left hand. Yeah, I was geeking out. Why do you... This is a lot of crazy crap I'm talking tonight, right? I saw a documentary on Ava Braun. Ava Braun. It came up after I was watching Tim's video the other day. I got sucked into it. I started learning all this stuff. It had a lot of color footage, color movie film footage. Yeah. He was in a bad way, let me tell you. It could have been karma. I mean, he went out in a bad way, and his health was in a bad way. So, yeah, I'm trying to avoid this. And here's another ridiculous fact. They said that they speculate that, based on all accounts, Hitler was vegetarian. He did not eat meat. You believe that? Now, I got a bunch of stuff. I got salads. I got spinach leaves here. Shiitake mushroom. I'm going to cut this up and put it in the salad. I'm making up a fancy salad tonight. Boar's head cheese was on sale. Pepper jack cheese, only $3. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't have any of that crap in it that they had with their, what was it, their liverwurst. Yeah, boar's head. You can trust it. Quality. I got these, a whole can of chickpeas. This was only $1.79. These things are great. Put it in the salad. Now, don't get me wrong. This has nothing to do with the documentary or that Hitler was a vegetarian. This has nothing to do with that. What I'm trying to do is avoid having a shelf. Just like Tim, I'm trying to get in shape here. They were saying if Tim gets any bigger, he's going to not even need that thing around his neck for the phone. He can just put a piece of Velcro and rest the phone on his shelf. We don't want it to come down to that. I got these apples here, too. They're from upstate New York. $3 for the bag. The only thing is, these apples, when I was in college, I had an Indian college professor for science. And he was telling us about how, like, pesticides get sucked up into the apples themselves. And he was saying that he wouldn't eat any apples. I always remember that. So I'm a little in moderation, right? Now, what's great is if you cut those up and put them on some oatmeal, that would be good. Your own oatmeal. Yeah, you make it with that big, you buy the big canister of oats. Don't buy those little packets. Those, you know how expensive the packets are? And what they do is they're filled with sugar. And you're paying a lot of money basically for sugar. They're selling you sugar. You get the whole canister of oats. Yup. I got one at Target. I got their brand, and it was much cheaper. And it's the same exact product. I forget how much I paid, but it was cheap. You're basically buying sugar with a lot of those cereals. Oh, yeah, and guess what? You put molasses. Yup. I got Grandma's molasses. I don't know if it's Grandma Warbucks, but it's pretty good. Unsulfured. Apparently the sulfured type, they don't really sell it, and it's more bitter. But yeah, molasses are supposed to be healthy to flavor stuff with. So let me think here. What was going on with Tim's chat? Oh, he revealed that he used to have Crohn's disease. Yeah, he had some serious issues. He was in the hospital and he had to take steroids for that at one point. He was in a bad way. He went to the doctor and they sent him to the hospital. He had a lot of inflammation and he was talking about it. But the weirdest thing is, he said, I'm not going to let that happen again. Okay, here's the weird part. He didn't tell us how is he not letting that happen again. Because every time I see him cooking, he's cooking like unhealthy stuff. What is the what happened with this Crohn's? What caused it to happen? And how's he not letting that happen? I don't quite get it. But he was ranting about Crohn's disease and his health and about the steroids, and he's getting back to shape, he says. And of course he was trying to pedal the e-bike and the watch. He was raving about that again, showing us his watch. Oh, and he was all hyped up, so he was going over to where else but Nathan Benderson Park to put in 10,000 steps. And he said he got about 5,000 in later on, the afternoon chat video. And guess what, guys? Or evening chat, maybe. He put that out early. It must have been like 3 o'clock or something. There weren't any more videos from him. So I don't know what the deal is. If he's feeling 100% or not. But that's what he was up to. He was going to go and try to get a salad, just like New York Dan. Maybe that's where I got the idea. Maybe I'm copying Tim. What do you think? What's better, copying Hitler or copying Tim? I don't know. And both were getting a salad, or both of them were. Not today. Only Tim was getting the salad today. Yeah, I think it's important to get a lot of veggies, and I don't know about eating all meat or whatnot. But speaking of meat, I'm going to try to cook up that damn bacon. Yeah, my friend Brandon sent it to me that I met on the cruise, and he's going to cringe if he sees the video of me cooking that at this late date. It's been in my fridge since like January. But that stuff is preserved. That's how they make it. It's probably very bad to eat because it's got smoked stuff to preserve it. Yeah, no matter what brand you buy, that's probably why bacon isn't the healthiest thing to eat. But we're going to cook it up. We got to cook that stuff up, and I got to give you a good review of that. I'm going to do that in a separate video. Maybe I'll post it later tonight. I wanted to film this video now. I haven't even eaten yet. I just wanted to show you what I got, and I want to get that out there. You know what would taste really good? Put the bacon in the salad. Some of the bacon, crumble it up, right? Yeah, maybe that's the plan. And I have Olive Garden salad dressing to put on this too. You guys like Olive Garden? Yeah, I got their dressing in the store. It has like cheese in it. That's what, like Parmesan cheese. It's like an Italian dressing, but it's got a good flavor to it. We'll see. So, yeah, that's what I'm having. Tim was saying he didn't like Winn-Dixie. He was saying he's not going in there to get his salad. He's going to drive to Publix because he didn't like the quality. Well, I drove right by that Winn-Dixie. I know exactly where it is. It's right around the block from Tim. And, yeah, I didn't see too many of those down there. It's a pretty big grocery store. It's right next to where Tropical Gardens RV Park is. I know the area now, like the back of my hand. Yeah, anytime I see stuff, some of the places there, now I know exactly. I'm like, oh, yeah, I drove right by that. I know where that is. I even went to Walmart right there. Yeah, that's just a little further down. You just hang a left turn as you pass Winn-Dixie, and you take that road, the main road, down a few blocks further, and you'll see Walmart right on your left. And they got good gas prices at Walmart too. They have a gas pump there. You don't even have to be a member to fill your car. Yup. So we'll see. On the wholesale market, the gas is dropping, so it should be getting cheaper at the pump. That's the good news. Yeah, you know what's going on with the stock stuff? I'm trying to avoid it because I've been under a power load. I haven't had as much free time as usual. The reason is, I was on that long Florida trip, the cruise and stuff, and I put it up on the channel. I was doing YouTube like full time when I was doing that. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, check the videos. There's playlists on my channel of them. The whole thing. I put a lot of filming into that. It was fun doing it. I had a blast. But now I'm paying the price. I'm trying to catch up on everything around here. All this landscaping, we had all that rain. Stuff's been growing like mad. I still got to take an engine out of a car. This stuff is piling up, guys. I got to start getting me up early, and I had a real problem. I woke up this morning around 4:30 in the morning, and I was trying to stay asleep, and my eyes were like open, and I couldn't even sleep. And I was contemplating getting up to make a breakfast sandwich or cook that bacon up, right? But I was like, I think it's a trick. If I get up, what's going to happen is I'm going to feel wasted. Once I get that sandwich crafted, I'm going to be shot and go back to bed. I'm like, this is way too early to get up. So I stayed in bed. I might have checked in on Coast to Coast on the AM radio. Yeah. And then around 7:10 in the morning, just when I was thinking it might be a good idea to start getting up, next thing I knew, I was out cold. I did not get up. The next thing I opened my eyes, it was already close to noontime. That's how bad. I have a real problem like that where I can't get as much done. I would get a lot done if I was like Tim and hyped up. He said he got up at 3 in the morning and he was up the whole day from then. Wow, you know how much work you could get done? He probably just wasted all his time, though, instead of doing anything productive. Yeah, but if you could actually do work. But I have a feeling the problem is you're not going to be feeling too chipper if you get up that damn early, and then you're not going to be able to do that much work anyway. Yeah, unless you're taking something like a steroid or I don't want to do that. But I did get out there and I got very active this evening. I was doing a ton of work. I'm sure I burned calories off. My lawnmower broke. Now I got to get bolts to repair it. The front cover vibrated and I went to pull it and the whole cover came up. This bites. Luckily I got a lot of the lawn done before this happened. It ran out of gas, and when I went to restart it, I got skunked. But all the stuff I have is old. That's my problem. I'll fix it. That's tomorrow's job. Oh, yeah, and at the same time, I'm worrying about stocks, and I'm checking on things like that. I still have the AMC options going, the call options. I'll make money when AMC goes up. Knock on wood. Their earnings came out after hours, and they were okay. Better revenue than expected. If you guys don't know, AMC is the popular movie chain where a lot of people like going to the movies, right? Well, they've been on the edge of bankruptcy, I think, because of the pandemic and stuff. So we think they're coming back. This was a pick from my subscriber, Joe. He mentioned that. I should have listened to him on Weight Watchers. He was right on with that. When it was over $1, he said it's going to go down. And today it's like 48 cents now. You know how much I could have made on that? Damn, I should have listened. Next time. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. Hey, if I cook up the bacon, I'm definitely going to film it, and shout out to Bubba Cruz in Concert, Brandon, who gave it to me. Hopefully it's still good. We'll see how it smells. And yeah, not much. I'm telling you, Tim's channel is Dullsville. There's not a whole lot going on. He's going to show the headlight of the bike. He was saying he was going to do that, and he was hyping up about how he can make the motor unleash more power with his app on his phone. And I don't know if that, how much of a gimmick that is, if that will really make it go that much faster. Do you need it to go that much faster? Because the damn thing with those e-bikes, I can tell you right now, the battery, the faster you go, the quicker the battery is going to go down, and you're going to go less miles. A matter of fact, the cheap e-bike I got from Temu or Temu has the same capacity battery as the one Tim's trying to pedal. And I think his bike costs like more than double what the one is, the one from Temu that I got. It did come in handy though. You know, I already used it when I returned the rental car. I put the Temu, it folds up. I put it in the back, and I went to the rental car place, which it's a little ways from my house. You know, it's not right next door. And I had to get that thing returned ASAP. I had a deadline when I got back from Florida. I just made it, and none of my friends, no one was around that could give me a ride. I didn't want to pay for an Uber. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I got that e-bike. I threw it in the back, returned the rental car, got my e-bike out, and used that to get home. Worked great. So they do come in handy. I kind of lean toward the reason I like mine, it can fold up. Tim's is rigid. You can't fold that. So you need like a big truck or something to transport it. Plus mine, I can actually kind of lift it up. I think it might be lighter. I don't know. I'll show you guys sometime. Hey, hit the thumbs up, guys. Your friend, New York Dan. I forgot. I'm in such a whirlwind. I forgot to even mention that. Yeah, we'll see. I got to catch up on the videos, and I got to craft up this salad. Maybe I'll do a bacon, put a little bacon in it. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good one today, and hope you guys got good weather for tomorrow. I think we got one more day. Today it actually was nice out, but everything was so damp. It took till like the end of the day for things to like dry out a bit. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be nice. Very nice. This is Florida weather, folks. It's like I'm wearing shorts. This is good. It don't get any better than this. The only gripe I have though, you can't go swimming. The water temperature's ice cold. It's an ice bath. That part is better in Florida. The water is much warmer. All right, guys. Hey, I'll see you guys real soon. And maybe I'll be cooking up some bacon. And I'll see if anything came up on Tim's feed with his Dullsville. The Dullsville RV Park. I'll see you guys soon.